Now we create our marketing concept. Now we sit down as a team and we identify, okay, let's try these 5 video ideas at first, right? Let's try to go here. Let's try to have this audience. These are creators that already do it well. Let's start a sentiment analysis, right? This is when we actually put together the plan, not directly when we onboard her. Obviously, present that concept to her, ask her if she's cool with that, ask her if she's cool filming outside, filming in these outfits, filming with these wordings, all that stuff. And from then on, we just put them into the feedback loop. What I said earlier, right? Everybody needs feedback. So we then start filming the content, all of that stuff, but we give her feedback every single time. Now, the way we give feedback is also a bit important, because if she fucks up a video, we're not going to her telling her, hey, you're a fucking idiot, like what the fuck were you doing? Then obviously she's not going to record ever again. We always give her a lot of positive feedback, even if it's just like random stuff. Oh yeah, this is great, you're doing amazing, you're doing way better than most creators, congrats. And we always give a bit of negative feedback. Even if there isn't, we always find something so it's more believable. Like if you guys ask me how I like your agency, I'm like, oh yeah, you're doing everything perfectly, keep going. You'd be like, this guy didn't even look at it, right? Like obviously I didn't give a fuck in that situation. But if I'm like, okay, your reels are fire, your chatting is fire, but you have to work on the lighting, man. You'd be like, okay, cool, like I can work with that. So obviously also hard feedback, frame it before, tell her, listen, we're in this as a team. You're not doing it bad, we just want to try different things, yada yada. But she needs to get feedback every single time, otherwise she's not going to get better. And after that, follow our account creation SOP, which would take too much right now. And we go live, we start posting, and we build the accounts up further. Now, the next chapter, which I could make 3 hours long, is how to prevent bans. But how do we stay alive in this industry as much as possible? We're all going to get banned. I'm just going to quickly cover it. But the best example I can give for this is for you to imagine yourself as a fucking big tree. And the more roots you put out there, the more safety measures you have in place, the harder it is to push that tree over. And in that scenario, the big tree wouldn't make any money on OnlyFans. So what actually matters in order to prevent bans are basically the top 3. More phones, obviously the answer depends on your budget that you have as an agency. But obviously, as we all know, the more accounts you have per phone, the more likely it is they're all just going to get banned at the same time. We're just going to get nuked per phone. So all the important accounts you have, the main accounts, the 100, 200, 300K, millions of follower accounts, they need one phone each and no other accounts. So you're super, super safe. Because the second one account gets banned, the chances you're going to lose all of them on the phone are way, way higher. Unique everything like what you talked about, every single piece of content, not just the reels, by the way, the profile pictures, the bios, the links, the stories you post, all of it needs to be completely unique. We had accounts banned, and we don't have 100% confirmation, but we had accounts banned at the same time because they had the same highlights, nothing else. So you need to be super, super diligent about this. I know it's a big pain in the ass. I know it's a lot of headaches, but this is what changes your agency from, oh, we're getting banned every single month, we can't grow, to we have a couple of bans occasionally, but overall we are able to build up assets, because that's what big accounts are, right? Also SIM cards as well. You don't want to post more than a couple of reels over a single IP, over a single Wi-Fi network. So start using SIM cards from your own country, from the model's country, post over the mobile data, not over the Wi-Fi. Helps. And all of these things, by the way, they're not preventing you to get banned 100%. They can't. You're always going to get banned to a certain degree. But doing these 3 things and doing them diligently gets your ban rate down by at least 60 to 70%. Like if you ignore all of this, you're going to lose probably every single account after a certain time. But if you follow all of them, you're going to lose like 2 out of 10 accounts on average, which, as you can imagine, if you are able to build up 8 of the existing accounts way further, they're going to go viral more and more. So the amount of money this brings you is super, super high, even if it doesn't feel like it. Now, quickly, why bans happen, for example, integrity bans, like we already talked about. Instagram is actively looking to get connections between accounts, because they know every single idiot has like 20 accounts nowadays. This is like one of the biggest plague they have of trying to get bots and all of these impersonators out. So every single thing here, like what we talked about, needs to be individual. Almost forgot the word here, but I saved it. Now, the mindset you should have in terms of the bans is like you're in court. I hope none of you had the experience so far, but imagine Instagram is trying to sue your ass, right? So you just want to prove that you're not doing anything wrong, because, hey, listen, Mr. Judge, Mr. Instagram, I have unique content on every single account. I just do like aesthetic videos, mainstream videos, right? Instagram can think, all right, this is just a normal creator. I have a secondary link in the bio, and basically all of the bans that you get, you take screenshots, you ask AI like Claude or ChatGPT why it happened, get the reasons out of it. This makes you look pretty basically non-suspicious, and you also can prevent future bans. But if you, like I said, pitch directly on main accounts, or you have post the same video overall and all of the shit that we talked about, then Instagram can prove that it's you, it's the same person. You're just always gonna have problems even getting accounts back when they get banned. Because this is what Instagram does. They're like a detective. They're trying to find clues, if that makes it easier to understand. They're just trying to find a clue to ban you. So you don't want to give them any ammunition if it happens. Now, should it, which it will eventually, to be fair. Basic 4-step playbook. Get a new username, new profile pic, new phone plus IP, and then just wait. You ideally have a couple of accounts in backup, so ideally if you have 5 accounts you post from, you have at least 2 or 3 that you have in the back pocket. You don't post on them actively, but in case one of the accounts get banned, 2 get banned, you can immediately replace them, and you don't have to wait a fucking week until you warm up the new accounts again. So these are the simple steps.